Let me
Here
help
I
you
come!
this way. First astral energy! More of that shit.
Here I come!
Hear me!
You're finished!
I'm ready!
Take this!
Right astral energy! Let me help.
Searing gale! Here I come! Not today!
Burning strike! Raging cascade! Now!
And still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
By the power of Photon Blast!
You'll pay for that! It's over!
Go
Here I
raging
come!
cascade!
Rising
Seal.
Phoenix!
More for the
Here I come!
More ready! Not on my watch!
You're finished! Here I come! It's over! Here I come!
Now!
You're finished! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! I can feel my power growing!
Way.
Here I come!
Firmament render!
You're finished! Stardust!
Steering
Rising
flame!
Phoenix!
Back into the fray! Airborne beast! My raging cascade! By the power of water! Sleep now! Steering flame!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Infernal torrent!
Reload! I'm out of ammo!
I'm not done!
Mega ray!
Severing wind! Searing gale! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I need to be stronger.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
What could this be?
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, huh? Hey.
Sure.
All right. Yeah! How's this?
Yeah!
What? Huh? Just great.
They reacted just like we expected.
Yeah. Do you think we'd end up like that if we had to treat everyone with suspicion?
It's like the bitter cold has frozen the hearts of those who live here.
I wonder if something happened.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
What?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
What?
Good.
Ugh.
Using Zoogles to make drinks. That takes... guts.
No one would have come up with it before the occupation. That's for sure.
Okay.
Woohoo! 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 Woohoo!
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
You're the friends of that man the Bureau agents took away.
Please, leave us alone. We don't want any trouble.
Ah,
Answer our questions and we'll leave you in peace. Where did the agents take our friend?
Sisluden, the capital. That's what they said.
I knew it.
What did we ever do to deserve this? We haven't even crossed the street without looking first. Why are they after us?
Come on, we're wasting time.
You'll need to hurry if you want to get your friend back. Not a single person who's been taken to Sisleden has ever returned.
Hey, keep quiet. You're trying to get us all killed.
Out of hell with that. Go on, report me. See if I care.
I thought this Cisladin was a city. Is it a prison camp?
It's the realm's capital. Though when you're forbidden to move freely like we are, there isn't much difference. My parents and siblings were taken by the Snake Eyes. I haven't heard from any of them since. For all I know, they're long dead by now. Anyway, go! And kill as many Snake Eyes as you can for me while you're there!
All right. To Cisladin it is. People are really terrified of the Snake Eyes. They've got them jumping at their own shadows.
They may be Lord Ganabelt's lackeys, but for all intents and purposes, it's the Snake Eyes who control the realm. One wrong look, and your history.
So Zephyr's being moved to Cisladin. Let's cross our fingers we catch up with him on the way.
I mean, the plan was always for me to take you guys to Cisloden anyway. But a word of advice.
Oh?
There's a forest we have to pass through on our way there. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous.
More Zeugles?
Wild ones at that. They hunt in packs, led by the biggest, meanest one. My friends and I got cornered by one on our way to Calaglia. That's how we got split up.
We'll just have to keep our wits about us then. The forest we're about to walk through is pretty dangerous. Let's make sure we're prepared before we go further. Rinwell, if you get injured, just let Shion know, okay?
I only have one pair of hands, you know. All done.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
And here I was, thinking I could get some rest. Is something the matter?
The matter? No, nothing like that.
Then if it's all the same to you, I'll be going to sleep, thanks.
Is chatting with me really that much of a drag?
I just don't get the point, that's all. Is there some pressing reason why we have to talk right now?
I don't know, I think we should all make an effort to get to know one another. What if there's an emergency?
An emergency?
What if one of us suddenly got sick?
Then I'd cure them with my healing arts and we'd move on.
That's easy for you to say. But for the person doing the asking, it may not be so easy to approach you.
If they can't work up the courage to approach me, that's their problem. Unless you're suggesting I refuse to heal someone for the fun of it.
I didn't say that.
So what then? Quit beating around the bush and just tell me.
Look, what I'm trying to say is... if we're going to be traveling together, it makes more sense to do it as companions, rather than being at each other's throats the whole time.
I still don't get it. But I do understand that whatever it is, it obviously must mean a lot to you.
I'm not trying to make things more difficult for you just for the sake of it. So, I'll make more of an effort to talk every now and then, even when we don't have to. Happy?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Then if you don't mind, I'm going to get some sleep. Have a good night.
Didn't get it, huh?
I think it's time we go to sleep. How long do you plan on just sitting around doing nothing, Alphen? Because it looks to me like you're taking your sweet time getting ready.
I'm not procrastinating, if that's what you're implying.
Oh? Sure looks like it to me. You had me worried you'd forgotten our mission. Again.
I know. You don't need to keep reminding me.
Hey, Alphen. I'm already over here.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
I saw you talking with that Bright Eyes before lights out last night. Mind telling me what you two discussed?
Nothing in particular. I just figured that maybe she would open up a little if I tried talking to her.
What? Her? She's a Renin. I know we're working with her, but that doesn't mean we have to play nice with her.
Look, we're all going to be traveling together for a while. It's only going to make things harder if we're at each other's throats. If all we do is bark orders at each other instead of working together, that's not much different than how it is for the rest of us. I think it's important that we all understand each other and work together as equals, if it's at all possible.
Do we, though? Because I sure don't get the feeling she means to do the same.
As soon as Zephyr disappears, all hell breaks loose. We can't get anything done if things stay tense like this. Well, I guess I'll just have to keep hammering away at them.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to...
So this is the forest teeming with Zeugles you warned us about. No sign of Zephyr, though.
Which means either they had the skills to make it through safely, or we're too late, and the strays got to them first.
Do you say every thought out loud?
Just don't worry, Hoodle. It's okay.
I can barely see enough to take 2 steps forward without bumping into something.
Yeah. I'll have to be careful not to miss anything coming from off the path.
This is nothing. When things get real bad around...
I won't forgive you!
You're finished! It's on!
These ones can run rings around us.
Come
Storm! Light up raging cascade!
Take this!
Mine! Steel! I'll be saving
Searing
this one!
gale!
With this, I can become even stronger.
It's freezing. I can barely feel my toes.
Let's find a way back up quickly, then.
Little help!
Take this!
Here I go!
Ignite! Solar blade! Infernal turret!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the
Searing
force!
gale!
Here's a healing orb! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Air
You're
blast!
finished!
This is
bad, right?
Yes, Alphen. Very.
I don't feel so good.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! It's over!
I never miss!
Slash! Try this! Infernal turret! Win! This one's gonna be tough!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this!
Photon blast!
You're finished!
Searing flame! Reload! Light
You're
after
mine!
raging cascade!
Huh?
Healing flame of spring!
Searing gale! Onward and upward.
I could easily see us getting lost here while we're trying to find Zephyr. I get this is supposed to connect the capital to the...
Gotta break through! You're mine! Damn it!
Photon, not in your dreams! You're mine!
Win!
By the power of water!
Searing gale!
Now!
Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
You're mine! Strike!
First aid!
Okay, here I go.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Right, here goes!
Fury!
Burn!
Light astral energy in the wind!
Swallow blade! Infernal turret!
Mega ray!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
I should probably do something about that.
Recover!
I owe you one.
Get on
You're
in there
mine!
together.
You're finished!
Blah, 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 magic! In here!
Infernal turret!
Get on in there with here I go!
You're mine!
Cyclone!
Take this! Win!
This one's mine!
Searing gale!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
No complaints from me.
Gotta break through!
This one's mine!
You're finished! Win!
Searing flame!
Searing gale!
Here, let me help!
Here I come! It's over! Here I come! It's over! Here I come! We can't lay a finger on you!
I prefer it that way.
Gale!
What about you?
Just watch and see! Not done! Win!
Now! Tornado! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that way.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Searing gale!
Do it!
Fly! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We've got the ingredients. Let's get them back to Messia.
We won that by a mile. Looks like some solid equipment.
Gotta break through! Here I come! You're finished! Eat dirt!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth it.
Less talking, more pummeling.
We won that by a mile.
I feel like I'm about to freeze.
What's wrong? Huh? I guess. Got it.
For real?
opponent like this should be easy. Try hard, I'll take you all on.
Where are you going?
Try this. Infernal Sword! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
I'm only getting in flame!
Do
it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Art expert coming through! Searing flame!
Here I come!
In here!
It's over.
Here's a healing arc! Saving this one!
Searing gale!
Now!
Nicely done.
Thanks, Shion.
Just doing what I can. I hate camping out.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way,
Yeah.
Oh!
hey.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Right, here goes! Now! Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine! You're finished!
A freezing storm!
Searing Gale! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Little help!
here I come! It's time! It's over!
By the power of water!
Do it!
Searing gale!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Little help.
You picked the wrong fight! Infernal Torrent! I owe you one. Searing gale!
Sweet now.
Here I come! It's over!
Who wants to die next? All right.
Searing gale!
Showtime!
Do it!
Spread!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. Out of our way!
Here I come! You're finished! Damn it! I'm not done!
Here.
Searing gale! Here I come!
Where are you going?
We turn the tables on her.
There are
It's
still
over.
more left.
Right.
Do it!
No time to hold back.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Go no further.
You're mine! You're finished!
I'm only getting here.
Infernal Torrent!
Here's a healing arm!
Searing gale! It's on!
There,
Take
go!
this!
I'm only getting
It's over.
started. Now!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. We've got company, and not the nice kind either.
Rinwell, get back!
And miss all the action? Who do you take me for?
Out of our way!
It's a big target, at least.
Don't underestimate its speed.
Try this! Infernal Torrent! Win! Searing! We turn the tables on her.
There are still go for the weak point.
You're mine! Take this! Take this! Crush!
Here I go!
Win!
You're mine!
Searing gale! You're mine! It's over!
Reload!
Take this! No escape!
Reload!
Here I come!
I'm out!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Arrow squall! One more time!
Let the marksman handle this.
You're mine! Cascade!
Take this!
Where are you going?
No escape! Win! more!
Mega Ray! Dance in
Here
the
I
wind!
come! It's over!
Ready! Photon blast!
Searing gale!
Where are you going? It's getting stronger!
Switching up its movements! Watch out!
It's about to strike!
It's all look sharp, everyone!
Go! I'm only getting started!
No escape!
Firmament Ranger!
Severing wind!
Gemini Aqua!
Searing gale!
More incoming! Here's a healing arc!
More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down!
Not today! Forward blade! Try this!
Air thrust!
Infernal turret!
A freezing storm!
Severing wind! Searing gale!
I dance in the wind! Feel!
Take this!
Here's a healing arc! Don't mind if I do!
You're mine! Try harder!
Searing flame!
I'm not done! Severing wind!
I'm almost
Searing
in
gale!
Hot praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried
Take
away.
this! It's over!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Here I come! You're finished!
I'm ready! Let's go!
Searing gale!
Where are you going? Do it!
Still!
If we can... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that
None
vein.
can!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? That
It's
move.
over! Here comes the big one! Here I come! It's over! Searing gale! Take this!
Here I go!
You're finished!
I'm only getting started!
This one's
Here's a
all
healing
mine!
arc! First aid!
Burn in hell! Fly!
Freezing storm!
Try this!
Do
Infernal
it!
turret! Jump!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
You okay, Rinwell?
I'm fine.
Cut that. That was good.
What do you notice now?
It smells like blood. This is...
All these Zeugles. They're dead. What happened here?
They didn't do this to each other. So then how... Who is that guy?
No way. One person did all of this? Who was that guy?
Do you think he could have been the Lord we're looking for? Ganabelt?
I doubt a lord would deign to roam around a place like this alone. Besides, what business would a Renan have with killing Zeugles?
Now that I look at it, it was a good call staying out of his way, I think. Look at this. He took them out with a single slice. This guy's no amateur. You okay?
Yeah.
We should get going. Zephyr needs us. That knight back there sure wasn't messing around. If he's not a lord, what is he?
I have no idea. I've never seen anybody like him.
Well, he definitely doesn't seem to be a friend, that's for sure.
Hopefully we don't run into him again. There it is. Sisloden.
What's with those beams of light? They don't strike me as your everyday streetlights.
They're kind of the key to this whole realm. You'll see what I mean when we get there.
What's on your mind?
First, Rinwell appears out of nowhere, right after we beat Balsef. Then, we bump into Zephyr's son, who's with the enemy. Somehow, we get away scot-free because the Snake Eyes don't even bother chasing after us. Is it really a coincidence?
You think it was a trap?
What? But I would never...
If not for the whole Astral Arts episode, I'd be worried. But no, she's not behind this. Perhaps an unwitting pawn in someone else's plan.
What? All this to capture Zephyr?
Maybe. All I know is it all slots together a little too nicely for my liking. Not that dwelling on it'll get us anywhere. Trap or otherwise, we've got a lord to defeat. So how do we get inside?
What?
Well, we can't just march into the Viper's nest through the front door, surely.
There's a secret passage near a spring on the outskirts of the city. We can get in through there.
I hate camping. Out.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
As if this place wasn't cold enough, it's also pitch black. I'm amazed anyone can live in this realm.
Seriously. Having all this snow everywhere makes it harder to walk or get anything done. And not having any light to see by makes the uneven terrain even more difficult.
Calaglia is no walk in the park either. It's dusty and there's rocks everywhere. And it's on fire all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you mention it, all those fires are a pretty weird phenomenon. They were always so annoying to navigate around.
Out here, fire's as important as water to our survival. So are the trees we use for firewood.
Is it that rare to see the sun here?
Not just rare. Until I went to Calaglia, I'd never seen sunlight before. I'd only heard about it. I couldn't believe just how hot and bright it seemed to be. But I guess in most realms, it's just a fact of life. They're used to it.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it? The way the sorts of things people take for granted change from one place to another. That turned out good, if I do say so. Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
I think he's saying something's over there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What's going on? Why did the weather change all of a sudden?
The snow's gone, and it doesn't even feel cold anymore. Just what's going on? What is this place?
I see something big farther in. Is that a Zoogle? No, an owl?
Hoodle doesn't seem too wary, so it's probably not hostile.
Let's go see what's up then. Stay sharp.
I don't get it. Why has it suddenly started giving us things?
Hey, is that owl beckoning us over?
I think it is. It's the owl we rescued before.
Then maybe that's what the gifts are all about. It's thanking us for saving its friend.
This one isn't just bigger than Hoodle, though. Something about it seems almost regal. Don't you think?
What if it was the king of the owls?
Would that make the other one the queen?
You think so?
Yes, they're clearly a pair.
Is this some kind of owl sanctuary?
It's such a big place, though. I wonder if those two were living here all alone until we rescued that owl.
I thought no other owls existed, but here they are. And a king and queen by the looks of them. You never know what other ones might be out there until we look for them. It's not like you were searching the whole world over yourself, right, Rinwell?
That's... well, I mean, yeah. I guess you've got a point. Hey, Hoodle. How about we find more of your friends and tell them about this place? It can be a little side mission on our trip, if that's okay.
It's fine with me. We'll find as many as we can.
Thank you. Oh,
Rinwell?
it's nothing. Don't mind me. Ready to move on? You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
So the guys we saw back in Messia were Snake Eyes, and your group fighting them is...
The Silver Swords. Heck, we even have members working within the Snake Eyes gathering intel for us.
Sounds like it.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this!
There!
You're finished!
You're mine!
You got
Go
time.
nuts!
Hope this works.
By the power of water!
Photon
Here I come! It's over! I'm not done!
How's this?
Win!
In here!
Searing Gale! Chris!
I'm all stuck.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less rocking, more pummeling.
Do it! Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished! Rising Phoenix!
Seems about right to me. Out of our way!
You're mine! You're finished!
Confiscated! I
Severing
swear you!
Wind! Searing Gale!
I'm not so good with airborne
Take
parts.
this!
Do
You're
it!
finished! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that
My
vein.
turn!
yes?
Something you wanted to say? Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Get lost!
Here I come! It's over!
I never miss.
Wind!
Like Astrolite! Raging
Searing Gale! It's on! Here I come! You're finished! Take this!
Dance in the wind! By the
You're
power
on!
of water!
Eat this!
Mega ray! Like
Do
astral
it!
energy!
Try this! Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Now! Take this!
Here's a healing
It's
art!
over!
First aid!
Thanks!
Dance
Searing
now!
Gale!
Amazing goal.
We managed to pull through.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Really
Blue
nice game.
escape!
I'm only
Win!
getting started.
In here.
Take this! You're finished! Come and face me! I'm not done! Severing wind! Here I come! You're finished! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
You're finished! All yours! Not a chance!
Sweet dreams, here goes.
You're mine! It's over! Searing gale!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Well, looky here.
Gotta break through! You're mine! You're finished!
Water.
Damn it!
I'm ready.
Wind! Searing gale!
Do it. You are in tip-top shape.
Soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Barely a blip on our radar.
I won't forgive you.
All mine!
Burning strike.
Burn in hell!
They're surrounding
Swallow
us.
blade!
Here, let me help. First aid.
You're mine!
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
More for the stockpile.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Here I go.
Come one, come all!
Never miss.
Wind! Searing gale!
Power of water.
Here, let me help!
Raging cascade.
Now I can let loose! It's over! Take this!
Storm.
It's over!
Tornado.
Strike!
One last raging
Severing wind! Searing gale!
Weak now. Art expert coming through.
Take this!
Lightning.
It's over!
Don't mind if I do.
Dazzle!
Lightning.
Take this!
Downfall.
You're finished!
I'm out.
Mirage! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
I feel like I'm about to freeze.
Looks like we've spotted one of Poodle's friends.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'm not done! Severing this one's all mine! Mirage! Try this! Infernal Torrent! Take this! Great! Not a chance! You're mine! You're finished! Mirage!
Lightning orbs.
Take this!
Thank goodness we won.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'll take... You all off! Sonic Thrust!
Tornado. Lightning. Raging cascade. Freezing storm. Field. More like the tornado. Photon punch. Here, let me help.
You picked the wrong fight! Swirl blade!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're mine! It's over!
This one's mine.
You're mine! It's over!
Air thrust.
Searing gale!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that case.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? This is barely target practice. Then why bother fighting them? Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. Looks like some solid equipment. Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine!
Burning strike!
Here I come! It's over! You're on! Take this! This one's all mine! Win!
Lightning!
Searing
Now!
gale!
Downfall! Here's a healing art!
Strike! Be still! It's over!
Do
You're
it!
on!
Lightning! Astral energy!
Say no more.
That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Rinwell. Hey, Rinwell!
What are you doing here? If the snake eyes spot you here, they'll...
So you did make it back alive. Man, am I glad to see you safe.
Barely. When we all got separated, I thought...
They're fine. They all got back in one piece. Well, a Zoogle took a bite out of 2 of our guys, but what matters is you're safe. So, are you gonna introduce me?
Meet Alphen and Shion. I brought them with me from Calaglia.
You mean you made it to Calaglia? Wait, this is it? Just the 2 of them? Where's the rest?
Well, it's kind of a long story. It's best if I fill everyone in at once.
Your call, Rinwell. But everyone will be dying to know. We better get back as soon as we can. Use this passage whenever you need to go in or out of the city. Stay away from the front gate, whatever you do.
How do the Renans not know about this secret route of yours?
Sisloden's an old city. It's littered with pathways that people have long forgotten. But keep your voice down. We don't know how long this route will stay hidden. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
So this is Sisloden, capital city of Sicilia.
Be careful. You never know where Snake Eyes or their informants are lurking. We're basically walking into a Zoogle's den here.
There are shops here?
On a permit basis. As long as people don't get reported on and sent to work the floodlights, economic activity is allowed here.
All this talk about reports and permits. This place really is different from Calaglia.
Sunglasses.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Rinwell!
Dragon!
Shh! It's good to see you. Who's this?
They're with me.
If you say so. Come on, Menek's waiting. We can talk in there.
The name's Menek, leader of the Silver Swords. And I wish I could extend my warmest welcome to you all, but... if my eyes don't deceive me, you appear to have a Renin in your midst. If she is your prisoner, that's a rather loose leash you have her on.
She's not a prisoner.
So why do I get the feeling there's a rat about the house? No offense intended. See, I've grown comfortable with the likely outcome I'll be stabbed in the back. But stabbed in the front?
We risked our lives just to get here, sir. If you want to send her away, fine. But you'll lose me too.
I see. Trust isn't about as short supply as light around these parts, and mine more than anyone's. But I'll choose to believe you. Forgive my manners. You must be tired after such an arduous journey. But to business. We need your strength. The Snake Eyes' grip on the city tightens by the day. Our people are suffocating out there. Hence the scouts I sent to find help. We're at the end of our tether here.
That's why we're here. To help. We've got the firepower to do it, too. But first, we've got some urgent business to take care of.
I see. So your leader is in need of rescuing.
It's none of your concern. We get that. But...
it's coming to our aid that got you into this mess in the first place. You can count on us. Just as long as you help us with our problem afterwards. If he's been arrested by the Snake Eyes, as you say, then there's a good chance he's being interrogated over at their headquarters. Either that, or he's being put to work over at the Floodlights. First priority is finding out where he is. If you're planning on tagging along, Rinwell will show you the way. Just make sure to keep a low profile. Remember, it's not just the Snake Eyes. Hostiles lurk among the villagers, too. This leader of yours, he must be quite the inspiration for you to go to such lengths for him. I look forward to meeting him someday.
all right, let's head into town and see what the fuss is.
This is a kiss.
All done.
Have you and Menek known each other for long, Rinwell?
No, not really. I haven't been with the Silver Swords for all that long, truth be told. He's a smart guy, but he's also deeply suspicious of other people. I can understand, since that's how you get to survive around here.
Really? I could tell he was wary of us at first, but he seemed to warm up to us pretty quickly once we talked to him.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual for him. I think that's a sign of how desperate things have become. In my case, it took a long time for him to start trusting me. But then again, I kinda get where he's coming from. You never know who might betray the group, or when the Snake Eyes might be watching.
What made you join up with the Silver Swords in the first place? This wasn't your hometown, so... was it the Snake Eyes who...
No. It wasn't them. Actually, we shouldn't stand around talking. People will start to suspect us. Let's keep moving.
So that's where those beams of light have been coming from.
Right. Any Danans accused of dissent against Cyslodia's lord are rounded up and brought here, then put to work. It's a fierce deterrent.
And you think Zephyr might be in there with them?
I want to see what the lights are all pointing towards. Take us there.
Damn. You can see where the floodlights converge from all the way over here.
I want to take a closer look. There's something I need to confirm.
What could possibly be worth the risk of us all getting spotted?
Be careful. If anyone's even a little suspicious of us, they'll report us immediately.
Right. It's not just Snake Eyes we need to watch out for, but other Danans too. Still, there are a fair amount of people out on the streets. Isn't it safer to stay at home?
That's the thing. If you stay cooped up too long, people start to suspect you're hiding something. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So people feel like they have no choice but to turn others in so they don't get in trouble. At the very least, we should probably go someplace where there aren't so many... Ah, Shion!
We already stick out here like a sore thumb as it is. So I think it's better if we just walk confidently out in the open. Don't look anxious. Just walk firmly and look like you have a
What, is sticking to the plan too much of a hassle for her?
I don't know if it's a Renan thing or not, but Anyway, we're not gonna get anywhere just standing around.
Everybody walking around looks so depressed.
Can you blame them? They live under the cover of darkness day and night. It's bound to wear you down.
Not to mention all the Snake Eyes roaming around. Laughing, talking too loud, or just about anything that makes you stand out can get you killed.
Hey!
No.
Hey.
Why you?
Huh?
Why you?
Sorry.
A spirit vessel. I thought as much. So they're pumping it full of light.
No, not light. Astral energy. Of course. No wonder this realm's so dark. It's as though there's a pall over the sky even during the day.
Except it isn't dark. Not really. The light's just being diverted.
Diverted?
Suck up all the light, and all that's left over is darkness.
What's the difference?
Darkness exists as an actual element of astral energy, just like light does. Didn't you know that? Let me break it down for you. Astral energy exists as different elements. There's earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as light and darkness. But dark astral energy only exists on Rena, and light astral energy on Dana. So
She's right. It's the same reason why I can't wield dark energy, and similarly, why no Renans can use light energy either.
the only exception to that rule on the Renan end is likely the Lord here, who has the Light Master core.
Whatever the case, it looks like they're collecting light here the same way they were fire back in Calaglia.
From what I hear, there used to be a proper day and night cycle in Cyslodia ages ago, but
That's crazy. I can't believe the Renans found a way to steal even our own damn light.
We shouldn't linger. Let's keep moving before someone spots us.
Wandering around blindly is getting us nowhere. The Snake Eyes have the information we need, but we can't just ask for it. So what if we sneak in and take it instead?
I wasn't aware you knew how to be sneaky.
hey, look over there!
That's Zephyr's son, Law. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about all this.
Are you kidding? He's practically gift-wrapped for us.
Hey, what are you?
I remember you. What do you want?
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk quietly. Deal?
Make it quick.
Where are you keeping Zephyr? We're here to rescue him.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Isn't he your father?
Oh yeah, easy to forget that. After he abandoned me.
Abandoned?
It's the truth. All my old man ever cared about was sticking it to the Bright Eyes. He never even made it to Mom's funeral.
So you become an agent for the local lord?
You got a problem with that? You're not exactly one to talk, keeping company with a Renan woman. You think you know her, But wait until she has a choice between you and her people. I may have become an agent for the Renans, but at least I'm here trying to soothe the agony of my people from the inside. What's your excuse?
I don't buy it. No. You're running because you're scared. You think you're the only one who's had to suffer?
What the hell do you know, you... What the... Damn you!
Word to the wise, people like you
Enough!
make me...
Look, I don't know what happened between you and your father, but what I do know is that when you fought back at the village, he wouldn't raise a hand to strike you. I've never seen Zephyr back down from a fight, but he could never hurt his own son. And when he said he was staying behind, I think it was because he wasn't willing to abandon you. If you know anything, then tell us, please.
I don't know where they're keeping my dad now. All I've heard is that they're going to publicly execute him in the plaza in front of headquarters.
Execute?
Thank you. You did the right thing.
Why are you so determined to help my father?
Zephyr is the reason I took up the sword. He taught me how to think for myself. And I want to learn more.
If they're going to execute him in the plaza, then it'll be too dangerous for us to go alone.
Let's ask Menik. He should be able to sneak us in.
Sounds good to me. Let's have a chat with him. So, I get that you perform a certain type of astral arts, but why does your magic look so different from what Renans use? Is it a different source or something?
I'm not exactly an expert on how Renans cast magic, but we both manipulate astral energy to create it. We just channel that energy in different ways.
Like how you chant your spells, whereas they throw out those weird symbols?
Yeah, and just like how there are different ways to use a sword, there are elemental differences between us too. For example, light is only in Dana, and darkness is only in Rena.
Ah, alright, that makes sense. So let me ask, does that mean you can't use any dark magic at all? Or that they're just more attuned to it?
Basically not at all, since I don't have any dark energy inside my body. There might be an indirect way to tap into it, but I wouldn't know. I didn't learn everything that my family knew about magic, so it's hard for me to say for sure.
Fair enough. Thanks for teaching me all that.
Sure thing.
So, you made it back in one piece. No promising leads unearthed on this end. It may take a little longer.
We got our own lead, but it's not good. They're planning to execute Zephyr in the plaza in front of the Snake Eyes headquarters. And soon.
They're going to what? I've never known them to move so fast. They must believe he poses a grave threat.
We have to break him out. We could really use your help.
Not gonna be easy. But I'm sure we can think of something. If they're staging it in the plaza, there's bound to be an announcement beforehand. Which means if we can...
Snake Eyes! Damn! I knew we shouldn't have trusted!
Save it! In position, everyone!
Use us, Menik. We got your back.
No. You need to get out of here now. Brinwell, you know what to do.
Underground waterway to the rear. On it.
But...
No discussions. You didn't make it this far for it to end here. We'll be fine. We just have to buy you a little time. I'll send word later. Now get going already.
So this passage runs beneath the whole city, huh? Pretty clean for a Danon sewer.
Are you sure it's safe down here, Rin?
It's our emergency evacuation route, so it should be.
You sure it's as secret as you think?
We can use this chance to clear the way for Menek and the others when they follow. Let's go.
Enemies show up the moment we do. Are we the reason for it?
We can puzzle over it later. We gotta run. Got it. If you spot any arch wielders, let me know.
Will do. Much obliged. Be still. Take this.
Lightning orb! I'll fix you up.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down. It's over.
Here I go. It's over. Lightning orb. Dance in the wind. A freezing storm. Raging cascade.
Come and face me.
And here's the rain. I'll be not on my watch. The waters of creation. Now art expert coming through.
Take this. It's over.
This will come in handy. Confiscated. Art expert coming through. Magic is
Swallow blade. Try this.
Sleep now.
Inferno torrent.
not on my watch. Hear me. Flame of fury.
Crush. Wind.
Now.
Searing gale.
Only getting started. Sealed.
You're mine.
More for the stockpile.
It's over.
Hear me. Flame of fury. White confiscated. I'm on a roll.
Here I come.
Your power is a spectacle to behold. I'm not trying to be dramatic with it. Still, it's a part of me. Embrace it. I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Out of our way.
Here I come.
Dance in the wind. Not in your dreams.
Severing wind. Searing gale.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
I'm not done. Wind.
Do it.
Chill.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that
My
vein.
turn.
Lightning orb. Raging
my lady.
now.
Something you want to...
Spread.
I can feel my precision improving.
Little help.
Here I come. It's over.
It's over. Shoot any of them.
Searing gale.
Squall. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
You're mine.
Dance in the wind.
This one's all mine.
Sleep now.
More for the stockpile.
Burn.
Magic is in the
You're mine. Not a chance.
Here, let me help. Raise
Here
your
I come.
aim. Sleep now.
Searing gale.
Now.
River.
Astral energy.
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
As if it wasn't weird enough getting into the city through that hole. Why are there so many passages like this around Sisloden? And it doesn't seem like the Snake Eyes use them to get around without being detected either.
Yeah, they don't look like ruins. Do you have any idea, Rinwell?
These passages are sewers. They're underground so the water doesn't freeze. but they're not really unusual in big cities like this one.
Really?
Is there nothing like these?
Not as far as I know. In Calaglia, anything they wanted to get rid of, like waste or garbage, was simply burned, including the bodies of dead slaves. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe it was another way of getting astral. Sorry, that took a dark turn, didn't...
An opponent like this should be easy.
One more. Hot mega ray. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind.
Here I come! Damn it! It's over!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Searing gale!
Blah blah blah. That's
Take this!
in here.
It's over! Start up!
Magic is
Rising Phoenix!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Take this! You're mine!
I'm on a roll.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying
These
to be
little ones are hardly worth. Still, it's a part of you. Embrace
I'm
it.
not done! Severing wind! Searing gale!
Do it.
I still got a ways to go.
They're surrounding us.
You're mine!
Dance in the wind. Dreams. Mega ray. By the a banana. Let's go. Dance in the wind. Let me help.
Take this!
First aid.
You're finished!
Flat.
Burn in hell! Swallow blade! Infernal torrent! Take this!
Lightning orb.
Severing wind! Now, we've turned the tables on.
Your power.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back.
Raging cascade. Spread.
Here I come!
First aid.
Now I can let loose. You're
I'll
finished!
be saving this one.
Start up!
Well, looky here.
Made it.
Go no further. Where are you going?
You're mine!
Let me
It's
help.
over!
First aid.
Now I can let loose.
Here goes.
Come one, come all!
Don't mind if I do.
Searing gale!
Here's a healing
You're
heart.
mine! It's over!
Raising cascade.
Searing gale!
Sleep now.
Over?
Here, let me help. First aid. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Dance in the wind. Resuscitate.
Not done yet!
I hope this medicine works as promised.
What? Dance in the wind.
It's over! Severing wind!
Dance in the wind.
Searing gale!
Air thrust.
You're mine!
Now.
Trigger!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
What could this be?
Not feeling so great.
Okay, here I go. You're mine!
Now!
Searing gale!
Here, let me this ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Searing gale! Here I
Do
come!
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Looks like we found our mystery resident.
The Snake Eyes must have kept it here in case of intruders.
We can't let it slow us down. Let's finish it and keep moving.
I wasn't expecting something so big.
They want to make sure we don't leave.
Then we'll just have to beat it. For everyone's sake.
You're mine! No escape!
Go for the weak point! Lightning orb!
Take
Dance
this!
in the wind!
It's over!
Air thrust!
Burn in hell!
Light astral!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
It's over!
Dance in the
Severing
wind!
wind!
There you go! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Now I can let loose!
Lightning!
Here I come! It's gonna attack!
Lightning orb! Watch out! Light dance in the wind! Freezing storm! Air thrust! Light astral energy!
Severing wind! Searing gale! You're mine!
Get on in there with the
Here I come! It's over! Searing gale! No escape! Swallow blade!
In here.
Try this! You may be strong, but I'll never back down! You're mine! It's over!
In here!
You're mine!
I'll be big and healing art! First aid! Here goes! Alright,
You're finished! You're mine!
Confiscated!
You're finished!
Let me help!
Try this! Over?
Fly! Mega ray! Wasn't weak! Raging cascade! Field! I'll be saving this one! Light
Not done yet!
I never miss!
Try harder! My turn!
In here!
It's over!
Here, let me help! Lightning orb!
Searing gale!
Whoa! Gemini
Here I
Aqua!
come!
By the power of water!
It's on!
Here, let me help.
Here goes! First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
I'm not done! Severing wind! Searing gale!
Lightning!
Take this! Ignite!
Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens!
More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down! In here! I'll be
I can
saving
only
this one!
rely on
Here I
myself.
come!
Guys, I'm only getting... Now's our chance! I've taken too much damage!
Searing gale!
In here!
You're mine!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Searing gale!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Lightning orb! Dance in the wind! Air drum! Photon! Mega ray! By the power of water!
Take this! You're finished! Searing gale! You're mine!
Now!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Searing gale! Here I
Feel the
come!
medicine working.
You're finished!
Where are you going?
Thrust!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
You're mine!
Mega ray! Let's get
Try harder! My turn! You're mine! Chill! yourself finished!
Photon
You're
strike!
mine!
More
You're
rapid
finished!
strike!
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what
Fire
it'll do.
gale!
Stay focused! In the wind! Air thrust!
This one's all mine! You're finished!
The enemy is going all
Here
out!
I come!
Flame of fury! Burning! Strike! Light axe raging! That move!
Here comes the big one! Not a chance! I'm not done!
In here! Here's a healing heart! Don't mind if I do! First aid!
Okay, here I go!
More when only get searing flame!
Here I come!
Here's a healing art!
Severing wind!
In the wind! First aid! Sleep now! I'll be safe! This one! If it's in the sky,
Take
I'm
this!
on energy!
Ignite!
More when let me help!
Severing wind!
First aid!
Searing gale!
Sleep now! Get on it!
You're finished!
It's over! Reinforcements!
Try this! Infernal turret!
Magnificent! By the sleep now! Where are you going?
Severing wind! Is this it?
Tidal wave! Lightning!
Gonna need more, I bet. Severing wind! Searing gale! We did it! My turn!
I'm all stuck with Dance in the wind!
You're mine! Stay away from my friends!
I'll be saving this one! What was I
Searing
doing?
gale!
Energy!
Try harder!
Let's go!
Now! Move escape!
Ready!
Win!
Light
We
astral
did it!
energy! Gemini
Here I
astral
come!
wind! Don't mind if I do!
It's on!
By the power of water!
Searing gale! Eat dirt!
Do it!
We did it!
Here, let me help!
You're mine!
First aid!
Okay,
Energy!
here I...
In the wind!
This should do it!
Searing flame!
Crush! Severing wind!
Freezing storm!
Searing gale! More?
Dominate render! Ice tornado!
No escape!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! Try harder!
Here's a healing arc!
You're mine!
Firmament first aid!
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Wind!
Mega ray! Raging cascade! In the sky!
Searing gale!
Here, let me help!
Swallow blade!
Dance
Try
in the
this!
wind!
You can now! While it's reeling!
Dance in the wind! In
We've got
here!
him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Everyone still doing all right?
Never mind. Gus, you worry about you, Rinwell.
Right! I still got fight in me yet!
Searing gale!
Air thrust! A new leaf on render!
Take it! Is this it?
Arc field! This isn't ideal. Dreams. There! This can't be... Happening! Lightning orb!
No escape! Severing
Dance in
wind!
the wind!
Searing gale!
Air thrust!
We did it! Here I come! Try harder! My turn!
Sometimes the best medicine... The enemy is going all out! I can't
Searing
win.
gale! Is this it?
Here I go! I'm only getting... Start! Dance in the wind! Sleep now. More for the stockpile! I'll bring you back from death to bed! Resuscitation! A new leaf on
Not done yet!
One at a time!
It's over!
Here, let me help!
Searing gale! Here I come!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Firmament render!
You're mine!
By the power of water!
You're mine!
Here's a healing arc!
Rising
Do it!
Phoenix!
Thank you.
Here goes! Lightning! Where are you going? Here goes! Photon confiscated! Here's a healing arc! Go
Wind!
dance in the wind!
More?
Air thrust!
Not today!
Freezing storm! Dance in the wind! Air tornado!
You're mine! You're finished!
You're mine!
Now finish!
Come on, let's hurry.
Damn, but how?
You okay?
Bregan? What are you doing here?
When I heard the Snake Eyes had attacked, I figured you'd probably be headed this way sooner or later. Come on, it won't be long before they sniff us out. We need to find safer ground.
What about the others we left behind?
Minute can handle himself. Have a little faith. Come on, follow me.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.